Almost everybody here is not ever going to be a famous superbike racer. You're never going to get a big check, you're never going to be on television, you're never going to make your living doing this. 8 years ago, there were a couple dozen people making their living doing this. Now I think there's 3 or 4. Not a lot of opportunity. What most of you are going to do is pack up Sunday night, go home tired, and go to work Monday. So let's review that concept. Very difficult to go to work Monday in a body cast, right? So we need to consider that we're all in this together, even though we're competing against each other. And I'm not just saying this because there's a rule book or somebody like me will get mad at you, and sometimes we suspend people's licenses and ask them not to come back and all that kind of stuff. But this is a group of people that you share interests with. If you are an unpleasant jerk, you will not make friends. You will actually alienate people. And you can be in a situation where you think you're a genius and the 27 other people on the grid know you're not, right? So I would recommend, even if you do think we're all idiots, to try and choke it down, get along with us, and don't run each other off the road. If somebody needs a little room and you can give them a little room, I would let them have the room. Now, if you're on the last lap of a superbike race on national television making a living at this, that's a little different, and it's true that we do apply the rules somewhat differently for those guys. And I think anyone who's ever watched a race on TV is well aware that things are a little bit different at the very front with the stars. But that doesn't apply to most classes and most racers. What does apply is you want to have fun, go home, go to work on Monday. So respect that. With the other guys, I'm sorry, you could be going to school on Monday. That's also a choice. So please try and keep this in mind, because before we get into how the rules work and how much trouble you're in and what we're going to do to you, just consider that you're trying to get along with everybody here, because in theory this is a group of potential friends and associates. So let's try and don't give me that look. They are. All right. So try and get back in one piece and be respectful to the other guys. And you know, the person you let in this lap is the person who might let you in the next lap. And I don't anticipate when we start racing 250s there'll be a lot of bikes on the grid, but by the end of the year I'm thinking there will be. And of course, the end of the year we're a kilometer over that way, great big long straight, lots of slipstreaming and everything. You're going to want to be thoughtful around the other people. You know, be aware of where your levers and everything are. Get your elbows out so nobody bumps your clip-on and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of very specific rules, and Cost and I will talk about them, that have more to do with racing in classes where the bikes are very equal and you spend almost all your time in very close company with people on very similar motorcycles. Okay,